no comment. No comment from us. We'll move into Clubhouse for the second time in a row tonight as we head into Game 2, played a 7. We just very recently had Rival and Bleed go toe-to-toe on this very map, of which, of course, Bleed won 7-2. And they absolutely dominated that. Actually, 7-2 in the opening kills from Bleed in that game. It was very one-sided. Are we expecting a similar matchup here with Fury versus HASIB Warriors?
Well, I mean, this match for me is difficult to gauge for a number of reasons. Fury out of form, HASIB have shown flashes of brilliance, so in that regard, it could actually make for a decently close matchup. But then you factor in terms of seeding, and the reality is, we're not going to sugarcoat it, Fury probably don't actually want to really finish where they are right now, so is that going to impact what we see tonight? I don't know. It puts us in a bit of an awkward position, but we'll see what gets brought into the server tonight. Again, I always stand by the belief that you should just be trying to win every game anyway. So we'll see if Fury employ that this evening. It is Clubhouse, so fundamentals will be critical.
Yeah. Can we get a hashtag justice for Spidey time going in chat? That's got to be the new tagline for tonight. Considering this is also the last game we're going to see from HASIB Warriors for 2024, cuz no Spidey time. It's really disappointing as they go into this game against Fury, now banning out the Blitz after Fury already banned out the Ying. So one of the shield ops will be taken out of this game. Two Brow to follow as well. Now, in terms of the stakes, no, not medium rare. We're talking about the other one. What's up for grabs for these two teams? Well, HASIB would love a point. They would love to get more than just one. So points for any team from South Asia is great. A win would be amazing. A win would be something we don't typically see from them. And as for Fury, well, realistically, what do they want out of this, guys? Is it to finish 6th place? They could help each other.
Yeah, again, that's why it's a bit of an awkward match. Fury, if they...
Or would you just prefer to get a win, play well, disregard the opponent, and take that form into playoffs?
Honestly, I genuinely think you just want to play your best Siege and carry that into playoffs. I would want to just smash HASIB, build momentum, double that down in the quarterfinal. It really doesn't make that much of a big difference. Honestly, I'd go as far as to say that Fury at this point in time, it's not like having the route in the upper half bracket would be massively beneficial against Elevate anyway. Elevate have improved a lot this stage, and if Fury play the way they have over the last couple of weeks, they'll lose that anyway. So I don't think it's the biggest of differentiating factors. Win this, do well in your quarterfinal, and then see where you sit.
Yeah, I think there's always two ways to look at it. You want to do the best thing possible in terms of winning, and if you feel as if, say, Elevate is an opponent that you could potentially beat in the best of 3, then finishing 6th is a good thing. You can't finish 3rd, it's impossible. Should add that. The other part of it, yeah, is the idea that, you know, you also don't want to necessarily just bow to Bleed and be like, oh, we can't beat them, so we want to avoid them. I'm sure Fury would say that they could back themselves in, and in total fact, Fury came the closest to getting anything off Bleed so far this stage in that 7-4 game, subsequently on this particular map, guys. So, I think Fury would quietly back themselves in for that semi-final matchup, provided they can refine form that has been missing so far this stage, as Dark will lose his life to a lurking Baz, who collects a second onto Crit J, making his way up main. Defense shredded early on here from HASIB Warriors. And a good time for them. Even without Spidey, they've got themselves a decent start here for this game.
Yeah, presence still over towards stock here from BG Men. So we'll see if HASIB elect to clear that. The drone from Fatah. BG Men will fall back. So a pretty good start here from HASIB in terms of attack. Now, just about connecting the dots for the late round. Bit of pressure blue. Questions can arise how they want to play around the shield, whether that's a hatch drop or a dirt push, maybe even main. Available here for them. Good use of the Ash Charge there onto the mirror window. That compromises I9's position behind triple. just going through the checklists currently are HASIB. Not wanting to make any mistake. That's a good playmaking opportunity from Baz. It's his third in the round.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yeah, they're going to win this round. 9-9 and PG Man probably overwhelmed by the shield play of Taha. Nitrocell, as that flies in the air, so do the bullets that land in I9's face, and therefore he cannot detonate said Nitrocell. Well done, HASIB Warriors. They get themselves an opening attacking round on Clubhouse against Fury. Certainly no easy feat. It's a team that did very well against Bleed on this map. They got 3 defensive rounds in an attacking round. Again, Bleed didn't really drop many rounds overall. So far this entire stage, it was the Fury game where they dropped the most.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
So for HASIB Warriors to get on the board nice and early, it's certainly a testament. They did, of course, play Clubhouse last week, guys, against Rival. Only got the one attacking round, though, in that opening half, so it was a 5-1 half. Got a couple on the defense, and it was close and almost got themselves a second point, but not to be. Of course, had the stand-in superstar of Spidey Time that particular week. As with a 4K, though, stands tall in this opening round. Into the second round we go now.
seconds to go. 5 seconds left before.
Yeah, pretty heavy on util here from the defense. The Castle and his army
Attackers
combination.
are moving to
Fury.
defuse a bomb.
Don't see the likes of the Flores in response from HASIB. Basic standard lineup here with just a singular dedicated hard breach and the Thatcher combo. Looks like the Monty is going to be the mainstay here throughout this half. As anticipated, Clubhouse is certainly a map where almost every objective is very, very viable. There's some pretty common ways that you can utilize it. Taha currently over towards Garage, so he could take Rafters control and then look to pin pressure over towards the breach. Or he could also die. And so the entire plan now for the attack is quite unraveled.
Activated.
What's the second option here, though, guys? If you don't have the Montang, surely teams at this level have got plan B for situations such as this. Where's that plan B? What does it look like?
Well, you've lost a pretty big chunk of your A plan. I think the play is if the Monty loses out early, you can play a bit of a lurk, try to get the fuck back activated from down below. Baz has certainly shown that he's sharp at the moment. To get him in a fragging position potentially as well. I mean, the wall has been forfeited pretty easily here by Fury, so you see it's not a massive problem. We are probably going to see the downsides of losing the Monty until the mid round. Here's one on main.
Ryan.
Yeah, easy sound here.
Jay also gets the kill onto Baz, who is making his way in towards CCTV suddenly. Only 2 players remain for HASIB Warriors against the 4 standing members of Fury. Cash and CCTV control, or not even really, with the Nitrocell of Crit J. HASIB once peace will find the grave. And Fata will be the solo member remaining for HASIB Warriors. Fuser inside of Cash. And at this point, just delaying the inevitable.
Attackers recover the bomb.
Dead.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Yeah, clean that from Fury. They were able to lean heavily into that util setup that they had established. I'm entirely sure how they were able to drop the Monty so early on. Really shouldn't be the case in Rafters. Taha should be a front on position, so I don't know if he got caught in the side or if he was going for an ADS. I think it was a headshot, so it's maybe trying to shoot something out. I don't quite know, but did pose problems to the mid round as kind of anticipated. The clear of Cash top red was
Defenders, protect your
bit out
bombs from
of
being
sync there from
defused
the
by
attack.
attackers.
Rightly punished. Base it then round 3. And the Oryx in play. So we're going to see some more counterplay throughout this match from Fury in response to that Monty. They've certainly seen that it's going to be a common trend and they're going straight for the attack. So there'll be a bit of an onus here in Dark having impact top 4 on the roam. Here's the mute alongside the assist. We may also see Ben replays some aggressive effort lines as well to aid, but I think I9's focusing more so on the objective.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Because we had
defuse
Dark goes in this particular round, needs to try and waste as much time as possible. Might be more challenging to fall off, but the hard shield counter is a pretty good trade-off.
Breaching charges up.
Dark and Crit J. Extension up above for Fury. Other three finding themselves inside a basement. Yellow Pink Intel here. Baz has the awareness of Dark's position inside of construction. Slowly making his way over and should be able to maybe find this kill and does do so. Dark completely caught unaware. Crit J though, he does find the trade and clears the drone that subsequently gave away Dark's position. And in that moment as well, I9 made his way up main stairs and the flank is successful. Gets the free kill onto Din. Taha makes his way from Con in towards bedroom. Elsewhere on the map, BG Man and Fatah will take each other out. And puts now suddenly Fury in a commanding position. HASIB wants peace outside. Taha down main. Fury best placed now to win this third round.
I9 still over towards kitchen. Flashed out again, but proving difficult to clear. Meanwhile, Baha is down main. HASIB still fumbling with flashbangs, needs the help of the shield, and that information finally comes through. Nitro Cell from below, not doing massive amount of damage. HASIB on the vault, pushes up forward. I know under a lot of pressure, eventually falls. Minute on the clock now. 2 versus 2. Hard breach though, a challenge with kitchen hatch electrified. So we'll likely see a rotate blue. No. And well, it's gonna have to be main. It's main or blue. Only 2 options.
Time to make a new floor.
30 seconds, so options have ran out. Main or blue. Main it will be. Jay finding himself inside of blue at the moment. As the Monte makes his way down the hallway, like Cole was expecting to then play off of it. I thought he had the right idea initially. But I guess not peeking the hallway puts Crit J in the best position to do just that after Lycolis drew the attention of the Montaigne towards him. Crit J gets an easy flanking double kill down the hallway. Look, Lycolis doesn't get a statistic for that, guys. That's the, nature of playing a more supportive role. He is just as big a reason as to why they got the 2 kills on the round win there as much as Crit J, but Crit J walks away with the 2 kills.
Yeah, he just played patiently and baited them into the line of sight, so that was clean.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
Look how you'd have big impact in the late round from Fury. Both the motor and hatches closed. Limited the options there a little bit. We'll see whether you can probably make a fair argument that versus 2. Having limited options probably wasn't the be all and end all anyway. So 2-1, first rotation, all the defense, cash the PvP, then things up the 4th round. And we're going to see the Clash brought more counterplay, so the Oryx in the past. Far more aggressive counter, whereas the Clash can play a more passive role.
5 seconds to insertion.
So like also be tasked with keeping that Monty at bay and helping feed
Attackers must
information.
locate and defuse the bomb.
Yeah, it kind of feels a little bit slower pacing this match compared to the Rival and Bleed game. Both of those two were more prone to earlier fights in those rounds, and the rounds themselves probably finishing a lot quicker. Sure, there was some early engagement fights in that previous round, but boy, did it really then just slow the pacing down because of it. Fury right now just getting the job done against HASIB Warriors. As we head to cash and CCTV for this 4th round. So far it's Baz that leads the way in terms of EPS for HASIB Warriors. J 6-1. Needs all comers inside of the server. As Lycolis now moves over to the Clash, and it's Taha on the Montang who gets taken extremely low as Fatah continues to try and open up that CC breach by 9 and put him down. The SMG 11, and that is another opening kill for Fury. 3 of 4 rounds now for them.
Yeah, the Capital's still up there in the Monty, so they have the key pieces, HASIB, to unlock Garage if they still want to try and execute that. I think that's probably the right play at this point in time. Barbed wire attempted to be cleared on stairs over towards Garage.
I think I missed it.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Let's get those bolts out, try and...
Oh, well, that one was over towards Mini to try and get the Clash at bay. Need to play off this though.
Final asphyxiating bolt.
Oh, that was a fail. He's trying to res or heal.
Yeah.
Overheal himself. Didn't work.
Probably PG Man's thinking to himself, yeah, I won't do that again. Somewhat winnable round now for HASIB, but certainly will need to do a little bit more than what they've accomplished thus far. Starting to get that CCTV control, though, with Taha on the Montang. He's actually now pushed into cash, despite the fact Fury still have top red control. Taha, by himself in cash, has just died with the kit.
Seconds remaining. Attackers recovered.
Look at the plan. Swing, close angle, shotgun in hand. I9 doesn't overswing it. Knows that they will need to peek into him. Baz loses his life towards top red. Din off of the plant and no time remaining. It will be a 3rd round acquired for Fury. A strange old round in that one.
Yeah, a lot of those moving parts not connecting particularly well for HASIB. They still had a pocket, that window of opportunity over towards Garage. PG Man got a little bit too cute on the dock. And after they unlocked that control, though, the diffuser dropped over towards Cash in a very precarious position. Made things very difficult. Breach clear from Fatah was 4. PG Man's timed the stim, the overheal. Down below, Crit J went for an aggressive retake. And then Taha sent it deep with Kit. So there were a lot of different mistakes in that particular round, unfortunately. Which meant that it was a little bit messy. After we walk out the other side of the round win.
Slowly but surely getting Fury now into a good position to close this game out as they're
10 seconds to insertion.
capitalizing on these defensive rounds. 2 more to go. If they can get to a 5-1 lead, it will be a long way back for HASIB Warriors. Another standardized looking default lineup for Fury. Will double down on the wall denial. Triple even, I guess, if you include the mute jammers, along with the Kaye claws and the shockwire batteries. Once again, the Montang for Taha. For the most part, didn't do too much wrong in that last round, but eventually just sent it into cash solo and got overwhelmed. Oh, do we have a trick there? No, not to be. Kaye claw will get caught by the Thatcher EMPs, and CCTV will get opened up. Late mirror window, actually, to look to maybe contest, but on the soft wall. Intriguing. And even if you can't play this directly close by, it's still good information here for Fury defensively in cash.
Yeah, Dark holding over towards main stairs as well, so it looks like Fury don't want to give up this position without it. Oh, reloading! Fine. It's like Holes gets caught. A good read from this time around. Crit J did find one in the meantime, so got value from that mirror window. That's the sign then to fall back. Zip catches Dark though. So the attack has the advantage. They have the Monty still standing. This is a very winnable position, and 2 rounds in the attacking half for HASIB would be a strong position to find themselves in when the sides switch.
Yeah, as long as they get Jacuzzi opened up easily, then no real issues, I think, for this round, especially with the Montang. Jacuzzi's still electrified, by the way, and the ace is actually top red, so either they aren't going to open it up, in which case I probably give some credence back over to Fury, especially if this Nitrosol from Iron 9 does connect towards the balcony. That's never going to work. Probably one that I honestly think he should have saved for the Montang. Especially down a player. You need every piece of utility that you hold to deal with the shield. Throws that one away quite literally.
A bomb has been located.
No Ash charges remaining to clear the mirror window either. Oh, HASIB's fallen off the roof.
We got to watch that as well from the POV of Taha. So, they haven't got Jacuzzi, man fell off the roof, and Baz is dead, and the round's lost.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Look, falling off the roof at this level is never great. I will say that is probably one of the most common places to fall, so that concession. But when you're in a position with the Monty still up, and you're in such a strong spot to potentially win your second attack round in the half, that is a big boo-boo to be making. And Few with favorable rotation back down to basement. In a matter of moments, it flips from a very probable 2-4 to probably now being a 1-5 in favor of Few.
So I just couldn't help. It was just, for me, it was just the comedic aspect of like watching, like you watch this outline drop from the POV of Taha, and then just watching it all just fall apart off the back of it. I do feel for HASIB, both the player and I guess the team. Mistakes do happen, guys. It happens, as you said.
5 seconds to go.
Spot where it certainly can be a little bit more prone to happening, but doesn't make it any better. Look at the KDAs, by the way, if we can keep that expanded. Crit J 12 and 1. That is not an error. It's not a mistake. We've had no rehosts. Like Collis and Dark, no kills between them. Crit J's got 12. White-Iron's got 5. BGN 3.
Swapping mags.
Crit J's farming. Over 180 EPS. He's on. Can he get 200? I don't think so, but it's looking pretty sharp.
Monty again in play here from HASIB. Last time out on base when it came down to a 2 versus 2. Hatches proved to be a problem to open up, limited options, and so few were able to bait with death ball. Or not really a death ball, but more so a cross. That was unfavourable. Roam employed here. Again from the defense. Second floor occupied by Jay. Dark. Line of sight down below for the kitchen, which can help deny the entry, and the hatch as well from being opened up if they aren't properly cleared. HASIB do have a read. HASIB is holding the rotation back. Gives a call that one has crossed. Trip up, dodgy. Oh, and Dark wins it out. Didn't deserve to win that, still had the shotgun in hand, but wins it on the switch. Baz now to try and lurk up above. 5 kills for him so far after a good start. Has unfortunately slowed down since.
Let's have a good look.
He's able to find 2 here. He'll probably win his team the round, at least spots one. As Fury make the call to rotate back through Con, back towards site.
Jay, an absolute linchpin for Fury at 12-1. They can deal with him. It certainly will open up this round. Just under a minute remaining, by the way, so certainly need to get eyes towards sight. No hatches opened up, guys, with 50 seconds left on Clubhouse. No hatches opened.
Really
We haven't dealt with the Oryx.
Yeah. Which is going to weaken the the Mon play as well. There's also in a flank position. 30
You can
seconds.
play motor because the hatches are closed.
Yeah.
So even pushing down main here becomes very difficult. The
Bomb has been located.
Montang can't push down the hallway. He'll give up the side unless he does a little crab walk. Oh, never mind. Yep. No, he just sends it. Okay.
15 seconds left.
Well, the game is teetering on
Bomb diffuser.
being over as we head to a 5-1 half for Fury. HASIB Warriors, unfortunately, playing into the roam game that round. Couldn't then get back to site and put in a decent attacking effort.
Well, they brought no Thatcher and no Impact Emps into Kaid. You want to play like that, that's fine, but you have to ban Kaid. I'm not sure what the thought process was there. Maybe they wanted to initially go for some different type of attack and it didn't eventuate. The destruction of the roam, I'm not sure, but... Either way, a good defensive effort from Fury. Now on to the attack, a 5-1 lead.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
And look, you posed the question as to how you were going to play it tonight, given circumstances around
Bomb
seeding,
diffuser has
and
been dropped.
clearly they've gone in with mindset of farming.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, credit to them. Credit to Crit J. 14 and 1. 100% cost. He's still, I mean, I don't know how the I don't know how the EPS works, guys, but it still has him on 179 EPS.
Yeah, well,
Even though he just keeps getting kills and not dying and has 100% cost.
because you need to get more kills per round. It's per round basis.
He's got he's averaging 2 kills per round. How much more does he want?
If you want to get to 200, it's probably close to 3 a round, I would imagine.
Oh my.
I don't think it scales linearly. Oh no. I'm not the best
That's
at
a
starts.
kill for I9. Not ideal, but you only lose the Goyo.
Bomb located by
Provided he
attackers.
did place these welcome canisters. I would imagine he already did. His teammates can play off of that. Church Arsenal for this 7th round as Fury looking to make quick work of their opponents. Do not opt in bringing the shield. We saw the Montang every single round by HASIB Warriors, by Taha. Now onto the castle. Looking to have this bar extension with the castle barricades. We'll drop Moto. Still 2 minutes on the clock, guys, but they have completely given everything up, along with having the hatches already opened. A little bit speedier than the last round that we just saw from HASIB attacking into this site.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised HASIB have elected not to bring the Kaid themselves this round. It's freed up the composition a little bit here for Fury. They haven't bought Thatcher, they haven't bought Impact Emps, but they don't need to. Unless the hatches themselves get aggressively impact tricked, which at least pretty simple work to get these attackers open with the Havana. Quite timely as well.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
I9 to assist invert alongside the buff.
Time to ring some.
So Fury
Attackers have dropped the
in
bomb
the next
diffuser.
15-20 seconds are going to be in a position to execute. PG Man is being mindful of a potential flank. They want to get down neutral blue hatch. So that execute will come through in a moment's time.
And they find a way to foul Crit J. Dark will drop blue. Pretty free kill. That's a lovely second kill. PG Man will get rid of Fatah and Taha by himself inside of Church. 20 seconds remaining in the round as the drone does make its way through, expecting pressure maybe remain, but he is completely lost.
Seconds left.
They've already got Arsenal. They're in through blue. They've got everything else. And I9 will get the final kill of the round as we go 6-1 up here on Fury. The curse of no Spidey time for HASIB Warriors has befallen them. A curse in which has clearly caused their poor performance today. Next time, maybe put the goat in.
What were his stats out of interest? Do you have them?
Spidey time, sorry, from last week.
Yeah.
Let me have a quick little look. Obviously, it's something that is going to take a little bit of time. What is it? HASIB.
Maybe I can do it.
What did they play? Rival?
I'm just going to look at their team stats.
So I have found the stats. There seems to be maybe an error with my stats. I don't know. Maybe your stats are different. It says here 410, but I think he was 10-4.
No, 410. Maybe that's fake news. Maybe this... it was 410. He may or may not have had the worst EPS rating for the team across the stage.
I just feel like it's
That's got to be wrong.
like a malfunction and error. No, I don't believe it. Fake news. He definitely performed a lot better than this weird glitchy system is saying. Also, Taha right now actually has a lower EPS. Thank you very much.
That is true. Yeah, true. Maybe the 5.6 APS, the 56 APS is missing a 0 at the end. A 5.60 APS.
That sounds a little bit more
he
like
gets
it.
bonus points for playing well.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I honestly don't think I could play sideways.
I don't think many people could. I'll do HASIB. Continue this game, or it'll be a 7-1 in favor of Fury, looking to bounce back after a poor ending to the stage, must be said. That may not really matter in the end come playoffs. She'll clear over towards stock here for the early portion of this round as everybody on side of HASIB Warriors is now on pace.
Taha though on the bandit still lurking around main stairs as HASIB Warriors have looked to send us to Church Arsenal for the 3rd round in a row. Twice due to their choosing. Of course, the last round of the opening half also ended on this particular site, so basement again. Opening kills have been largely dominated by Fury. So far winning 5 of 7 rounds played. Can they make it 6 of 8? When it's all said and done, we shall see. 90 seconds left in this one as they use the exothermic charge. Just get a little bit more floorboard pressure.
Let open the wall. Does a bit, yeah.
I think just the top bit.
A bit of a classic. Sorry, hero window on the other side. There was one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind that. Position a little bit more untenable. The 5 versus 5 though, if you haven't found an opening just yet, minute on the clock.
Here we go. This is
Execute though.
HASIB's time.
I don't know. They need the advantage come execute, I feel.
Bartard towards dirt. 3 gas beams available. Flash clears out triple momentarily. No one really plays off of that flash though by I9. Another one thrown down now by Crit J, and a second to follow. It pings off of the EE1D. Kwan Mime Launcher as well, getting some information, but it is Taha that gets the opening kill. I9 losing his life. BG Man with a slow push in towards blue. Does find a nice kill onto HASIB once piece as Taha will get himself a second in the round. Deals with Crit J. Just his second death this game. 10 seconds remaining as Lycolis is in kitchen. Will have to drop. Needs Dark and BG Man to win a couple of fights, and they cannot. HASIB Warriors will find their 2nd round win of this game.
I mean, genuinely, that was actually really good defense that time around. They were able to protect the mirror windows and played off them to lock out that attack. Fury got stalled out even once the Grim Hive launcher and the frag grenade utility came through, the flashbangs as well. There's a lot of utility dumped there by Fury, and they didn't get a whole lot to show for it. And outside of maybe HASIB getting caught out over towards the church double door from blue, nobody else was dislodged. So, yeah, some good solid basement defense there from HASIB Warriors. And I suppose Fury will now maybe take a tactical, although I don't know if that was the case. Either way, I paused in the action briefly.
I think it was on our end. I don't think it was on their end.
I did
My
see we had
understanding.
we did have an observer DC, so it may well be the case.
Yep.
Although I'm hearing the tactical timeout countdown, so I don't know.
It's shambolic. All falling apart. Definitely paused. Well, a bit of tension in the air now with the win for HASIB Warriors. The comeback trail suddenly opens up pathway to overtime. Does Church Arsenal secured? Imagine Gym Bedroom to follow. How do you envision them being able to bring this game back and looking to secure more points this stage?
I don't. That's the brutal reality, unfortunately. Again, that last basement defense was clean. The problem is we don't see that level of consistency from the teams representing South Asia enough. But they turned it around here tonight. It's very doubtful.
Locate and defuse bombs.
Reality is there's a reason why their round diff is -25, because they just lack that consistency. It's a shame because, like I said, last round was great. They have those every game they have bringing them consistently enough together, which has
Attackers have discovered the
proven to be a
location of
challenge.
bomb.
Whether that's mental pressure or lack of crap. So we just need more experience inside of the server. Gym Bedroom
10 seconds
for
left.
round number 9 as we get jump back into the action. Apologies for the delay. I'm led to believe
5 seconds left before insertion.
it was not a tactical pause, it was just a tactical.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
I believe we heard the tactical pause countdown because one of the players clutched up and called it in time, so we could actually have a proper pause. That's what I'm led to believe anyway. So, back into the action. And looking to be a map clear here from Fury.
Time to ring some ears.
HASIB Warriors wanting to extend this just a bit longer. Of course, once this game does finish, their stage comes to an end. No participation in the playoffs as they have finished in the bottom 2, unfortunately. As of right now, of course, their stage does still stay alive in the aspect of playing out this match as long as possible. But at its conclusion, win or lose, the time for 2024 is over as Dark gets the opening kill. So far, there's only been one round in which Fury get the opening kill and have not been able to convert it, and it was the opening round of this game long time ago.
Reload.
As Taha falls, Fury in a pretty solid position.
So Critch with the shock drone. It aims the ground and info. Cash is cleared, and so he establishes this presence for the attack. Con is reinforced though, so will require some utility if he is to clear that. The pressure has to fall back, and Logi reinforced off. Fury unable to cut that down. Does mean though that they will now have control over towards Con, and can then look to maybe establish an attack in through the likes of Logistic, or maybe focus their efforts over towards Gym. DPC gathering information inside of Bedroom, so Critch's position is known to HASIB Warriors. Such an EMP over towards the music, and I9 can, off the back of that, open up the bathroom. As now under quite a bit of pressure, we'll try to establish an aggressive line of sight. 2 seconds on the clock. We will need to make their move.
It will.
Bomb diffuser has
They have been
dropped.
stalled out, and suddenly, a bit of life sparks back into HASIB Warriors.
Attackers have recovered their
Not a lot of time for Fury. Baz holding towards
15
Jim.
seconds left.
Still one towards Jacuzzi though on the breach. Baz needs to be wary. A lot of time. HASIB wants peace, holding towards said breach. Crit J lost his life again though without impact, and only one left. Fatah says haha, but I9 gets the plant down. Can he take the 1v1 with BG Man? He's not sure though where the plant is going down. In towards Jim. Has spotted it, does get the kill, but I9's just a little bit better, a little bit cleaner in the post plant. And it's Fury to get the last. Ha ha.
Great call from you, Jake. Yeah, they definitely get the last laugh in this game. A pretty dominant result in the end for Fury. A lot of work, though, to be done to be a real competitor in the playoff bracket, but they took the night seriously. They played some decent Siege, and I'm sure they can try to build up to something special to that quarterfinal and potentially what lays beyond it.
Incredible performance from Fury. Unfortunate for HASIB Warriors, we do say goodbye to them. Their time has fallen short for this particular stage, and so we bid them farewell. For Fury into the playoffs, of which they will now be on the side of the bracket, you would imagine, with Bleed. We'll see if that's confirmed by the end of the night. Right now, though, we've got 2 eggheads to go and have a conversation with, and James.
I can't believe this guy cast the grand final. That's he literally that last call. Just understand this, ladies and gentlemen watching from home. That gentleman cast the most important game of Rainbow Six Siege in its history. Oh God, we love it here.
Are you talking about
Pengu.
HASIB Warriors versus Fury? That was the most important.
Yeah,
game,
it was.
That
It
was the most
yes.
important.
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. It was an important game for Fury, if we're being honest, Pengu. If we can bring it back to a somewhat serious note, really important that Fury got the job done and got the job done
Yeah.
convincingly.
It's important for them, but also very disappointing for HASIB Warriors. I think everyone expected more from them. I also think themselves too, where they're not finding their stride, they're not finding momentum, they're not finding their map pool. It's kind of like they're missing pretty much everything that you expect from a team, like fundamentals, droning, entry, strats, etc., etc., etc. And there are so many rounds that I think in that particular matchup where it's winnable, but they can't close things out, they can't stay in it, they fall apart in the mid round, and then Fury, they just steal rounds every single time.
Dev, it just unfortunately for HASIB, it just continues the storyline. This is another playoffs that they're going to miss, and it really feels like they're clutching at straws now.
Yeah, feeling a little bit like the old one out. This year, the only team that has played in the Asia League and not been in playoffs at one point, of course, Knock Knock were in playoffs in Stage 1. Or we've got Rival are now making playoffs here in Stage 2. So, yeah, it's a bit of a rough day to be a HASIB fan, especially considering they were pretty hyped up coming into this stage as looking like the better of the 2 SA teams and potentially taking points away from some of these big teams, but they end up going winless. They found 1 point out of their Direwolves game, but that's all they're going to get. To flip the focus onto Fury for a moment, though, because those guys are the ones that really need your support right now. This is a team that we expect so many great things out of, and yet this stage just frankly has not been it. And this game doesn't fill me with that much confidence either. Yes, a 7-2 is a great win, but especially on those attacks, I want to see more from Fury. There was a lack of conviction, a lack of coordination on those basement executes, and we really need that to get fixed up before these guys move into BO3s.
Pengu, BO3s is probably the bigger discussion here now that we start to transition away from the groups and all of the fun stuff that comes with the first 7 days of play. What do we expect to see? What kind of shape-ups can we see from Fury here to give us a little bit more confidence?
To keep it simple, is to tighten up and go back to fundamentals, as Steph was saying, shouting up at executes and playing together in those like 5v5s and 4v4s.
Yep.
Use your utility, do a countdown 3, 2, 1, and hit that bomb site. Don't stall out.
Well, that's nice and short and sweet because we're going to need it. Like Colas joins us for the interview. The gentleman that we love to see. Like Colas, yeah, other way. Yes, the camera flipped. It's okay. It does it to me too. Look, a game that we always expected you to win coming into it, but obviously, the stage hasn't been great for you guys. We spoke to you last week about, the kind of the shortcomings of the team. Do you feel a little more confident going into best of threes now that you've got a couple of wins on your back at the end of the league?
Yes, of course. Um, and myself, I believe we always believe that we're playing better in best of three. But yeah, we still have like a lot of things to fix. Yeah, to do our best tomorrow and next week as well if we win. Yeah. So I hope we could fix this mistake today as well that we made tonight.
Yeah, obviously we already know that you guys have been struggling recently, but I really want to try and dive in and figure out why. What's going on behind the scenes? Is there something with the team? Is there something with the support staff? Is there something with individual players? Like, what do you think is going wrong? Because in last stage, you guys beat Elevate, and of course now you lost to Elevate, Bleed, No Cap again, and Rival, which was a huge surprise to us. So what is it that's actually happened behind the scenes that's led to this struggle for you guys?
I'm not really sure. There's like a lot of things happen behind the scene that like we can't talk. But well, I would say that I believe that it was just like us making mistake because like I think we were like doing pretty well in the practice, but we just like kind of shut off in the game days. So yeah, I think that's the problem.
Okay. Nicholas, I have a question. Of course, there's so many different play styles and ways to play Rainbow Six Siege. I'm curious, do you guys, or maybe yourself, have any inspiration that you look towards? You look at Fury or FaZe from Brazil or another team in your own region or Europe or North America. When you think of, we want to learn from these guys or this team or this region, is there anything that you take from that? Or is it more like creating your own style?
Um, it was more like creating our own style, but of course we were like watching some like interesting thing from the other league, but we didn't like do it just like them. We just like try to do the thing that is working against the other team that we facing off. Yeah, because sometimes we just like pick something and it doesn't work well with some of the team in our region. So we kind of create our own games. Yeah.
Nicholas,
Cool. Thank you so much.
thank you very much for joining us, my friend. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Obviously, we head to best of threes, and that's where you guys tend to thrive.
Nah. I think we need more rest for the day. Yeah, just gonna go back to chill, relax, and prepare for the tomorrow game.
Oh, we love it. We love it.
Awesome.
Nicholas, thank you very much for joining us, mate. We wish you all the best.
You too.
Legend. You can wish the best for me. I love Nicholas. It's great to have him back. Back in the show, obviously, we missed him for 4 days, Dev, which just sounds absolutely insane to say that coming from, a roster of this caliber with these players. We thought that they were going to do better. Does that interview fill you with confidence going into playoffs?
It doesn't swing me either direction, to be honest.
Okay.
Because, like, my question, I know it was a hard question to answer, but the thing on my mind is just why? Why? What is going on with Fury? It's one thing to watch their game and be like, they're not playing that good. It's actually kind of easy to say that. It doesn't take a genius. But what is really important is understanding what's going on behind the scenes. And of course, if there is something more serious, something internal with the team, he's not going to disclose that here on broadcast. And so there was something hinted to there. I don't know what it is. I personally have no idea what's going on. But we really do need to see whatever is going wrong. I really want to see that fixed because these guys deserve so much more than the current form that we're seeing out of this team. I mean, these guys are absolutely capable of going to international events and taking down some really big teams. And right now, they are struggling to even stay in playoffs contention here in the Asia League. So we really hope that they can get on their bike and get ready for playoffs starting tomorrow.
Yep, and that's it. They've just got such a short turnaround. They need to try and correct these things that just continue to go wrong for them in best of ones. But they do finish on 10 points for their stage. They have for now left Wolves, and they will lock in a jump over Rival Esports, who unfortunately lost at the start of the play day. But it is time for us to have a change of the guard as we prepare for No Cap and Knock Knock.